Again, before I can begin writing my solution paragraph, I need to go through all of my text evidence and choose my text evidence so that I can build my solution paragraph around strong text evidence. So similar to when I wrote my problem paragraph, I'm going to look at my evidence and see if there's a common trend or a common solution, which most of you probably have already done. As I scan through, my eye is drawn to words like 2-day course. So this is about teenagers taking a 2-day course on suicide prevention. Here I see that this is about using culture as part of the solution to problems. This is about a community center providing job training. I see this word training again, classes, training. And so this idea of education and training is what really stood out to me from my text evidence. And so the pieces that don't connect to that, so this piece here, which is about the use of money and how funds can be given to Native Americans, doesn't really connect. In the same way, this is a specific story, but it doesn't have anything to do with training and education, so I'm going to eliminate that one as well. And really, I like most specifically this story about teenagers taking a course on suicide prevention, and then the reference that both of these really have on the way this community center is stepping in and supporting Native Americans. So I'm going to pull and delete this. I'm going to delete this piece. And then I'm going to reorder them, and I'm going to talk about the teenagers last, because these two to me really show a more general approach to education, whereas I think I would like to end my paragraph with a more specific example, although I don't think it would be wrong to do it either way. So now that I have my text evidence chosen, I can start to write a paragraph. And the final version looks something like this. I have another clear topic sentence, so I wanted to make sure that my readers would know what my solution is right from the first sentence. So a solution needs to be found for this evident problem, and community training and education might be that answer. So readers know right off the bat what exactly my solution is. And this should say one. One neighborhood in Seattle is turning to their community center for help. So then this is a paraphrased piece of evidence here. What I found as I was writing my solution paragraph is there was less of a need for background because I provided most of my background when I explained what the problem was. So I don't need to reintroduce what the problem is. I just need to give solutions. And so in this paragraph, I had far more commentary as I explained what could be done to the problem and a little bit less background than in the first paragraph. So then I paraphrased what the community center is doing. Their purpose is to focus on bringing Native Americans back to their culture. They're offering classes, treatment opportunities, and a food bank. And then I explained that, what that would do for Native Americans in this pink section. The belief, and this is all my own words, is that the cycle of poverty exists because Native Americans are losing sight of their culture and because there is such a lack of education. With community-based education opportunities provided, the hope is that people might begin to feel empowered to change their circumstances. A change cannot take place without new learning and people who are willing to step in and provide leadership. So I really explained how this could solve the problem. Then I transition into my next example. For a further example of the benefits of education, 2 Native American teenagers are taking control of their situation in Arizona. So I give a little bit of background about who this is involving. Both girls have witnessed the effects of suicide firsthand, so they are taking a 2-day course on suicide prevention, and then explain the rest of the evidence. Then again, you'll see more commentary than you probably saw in the problem paragraph because I have to explain how this will solve the problem. Hopefully, with this type of education, they will be able to help other teenagers in their community. Education will not be an easy fix. It will take time and leadership, but will hopefully be a start. It will be a start toward decreased numbers of suicide, abuse, substance abuse, suicide, and poverty. And then a clear conclusion sentence. Education is the beginning of the answer to the problem, which should be a connection back up here. So I stayed true to my solution all throughout this paragraph and didn't lose sight of it.